Wake the fuck up. No, seriously. Wake the fuck up. Because you're sleepwalking through your own damn life. You keep talking like you're built for greatness, but your actions scream average. You're addicted to your fucking comfort. You scroll like a zombie, whine like a victim, and deep down, you fucking know it. Every morning, you look in the mirror and pretend you're doing okay. You're not. You're rotting slowly in plain sight, wasting potential like it's infinite, waiting for a sign like some coward, too scared to admit the truth. You're mentally weak. That's not an insult. It's a diagnosis. And if that stings, good. It should. Because this bullshit coddling culture you marinate in, it's fucking killing you. You've been sedated by likes, dopamine, and cheap-ass motivation clips. But here's a newsflash. Real change doesn't come from feeling good. It comes from deciding you've had enough of your own bullshit. You want a mind that terrifies people? Then stop acting like life owes you peace. It doesn't. Life will fuck you up, chew you out, and leave you bleeding. And when that happens, people with weak minds crumble. People with strong minds rise. Simple. And guess what? You don't get a strong mind by reading quotes on Instagram. You get it by going through hell without begging for rescue. By dragging your tired, broken body through the fire. And saying, is that all you've got? Mental strength is not some feel-good buzzword. It's not about meditating on a beach or lighting a candle. It's war. With yourself. Every fucking day. Your mind is soft because you let it be. Because you chase comfort like it's some kind of prize. Because the second life gets hard, you fold. You whine. You retreat. Then wonder why nothing ever fucking changes. Let me say it plain. You're not suffering because life is unfair. You're suffering because your tolerance for pain is pathetic. You panic at the first sign of stress. You quit the moment it's inconvenient. You seek relief instead of resolve. And that's why you stay stuck. Because you've never actually tested what you're made of. You're so damn scared of discomfort. You've made your life a padded cell. Safe, sterile, and spiritually fucking dead. But I'm not here to coddle you. I'm here to tell you this. If you want to build a mind that scares people, that commands silence when you walk into a room, that makes people say, what the fuck is this guy made of? Then you need to become dangerous. Not violent. Not reckless. Dangerous to your excuses. Dangerous to your own laziness. Dangerous to that weak little voice in your head that says, maybe tomorrow. Fuck tomorrow. Build the habits today. Wake up before the sun. Not because it's sexy, but because you said you would. Because discipline is sacred. Because trust in yourself is earned. And right now, you've betrayed yourself more times than you can count. Take the cold shower. Not for your health, but because you need to fucking suffer on purpose. You need to prove to your brain that you are in charge now. Not your mood. Not your cravings. Not your fear. Lift heavy. Run when it hurts. Push when it burns. Why? Because if you can't choose your own pain, life will choose it for you. Sit in silence. No music. No scrolling. Just you and your chaos. That's where warriors are forged. In stillness, in suffering, in silence. Do hard shit. Every day. Not because it's trendy, but because every act of discipline is a middle finger to your past self. The soft version of you needs to die. The one who hit snooze. The one who made excuses. The one who begged for comfort while drowning in self-pity. That version of you? Bury them. Because the world does not respect weak minds. It chews them up. It forgets them. It pisses on their potential. But the mind that can suffer? The mind that trains? The mind that says, fuck this, and moves anyway? That mind is dangerous. That mind is rare. That mind is unshakable. And that mind can do anything. So here's your first real test. Tomorrow morning, before the sun's up, before your feelings kick in, before your comfort starts seducing you again, get up. No snooze. No 5 more minutes. Get the fuck up and move. Because when you win that one tiny battle, you start a war against everything soft inside of you. And that's how the real you is born. You want to know why your life feels stuck? Because you confuse stimulation with purpose. Because you scroll for hours chasing inspiration, but can't sit alone for 5 fucking minutes without feeling anxious. You're overstimulated and underdeveloped. And you wonder why nothing feels real anymore. You've been trained to numb your pain, to mute your instincts, to kill your edge in exchange for convenience. And the sickest part? You think that's normal. Let me be clear. This isn't about feeling better. This is about becoming something that can't be fucking broken. Mental strength isn't some soft, airy vibe. It's brutal. It's raw. It's doing what must be done. When every part of you wants to run the other way. You know what makes people truly dangerous? It's not muscles. It's not money. It's not charm. It's the ability to stay calm while everyone else is losing their fucking minds. The ability to lock in while the world burns around you. The ability to suffer without screaming. To keep walking when everything says stop. That's what scares people. That's what earns respect. Not your looks. Not your fucking status. But your threshold for chaos. How much bullshit can you take and still move forward? That's your power. And you're not born with it. You fucking build it. You build it when life falls apart. And instead of collapsing, you clench your jaw and say, all right, let's go again. Let me tell you something that will separate you from 90% of people. Strong minds choose pain on purpose. They don't wait for life to slap them. They create resistance. They chase struggle because they know something soft people don't. If you only grow when shit hits the fan, you'll stay reactive forever. But if you manufacture pressure, you train to dominate it. You control the narrative. So do something hard every fucking day. Lift when you're sore. Study when you're tired. Speak when your throat is shaking. Say no when it's easier to fold. You think that's just discipline? No, that's goddamn liberation. Every no to weakness is a yes to power. Every choice to suffer builds your reputation with yourself. You don't need the world to respect you. You need to stop disrespecting your own potential. And I know, you've been lied to your whole life. Told to chase comfort. Told not to upset others. Told to be realistic. Fuck that. Realistic people never change anything. And comfort is the most toxic drug in the world. You want progress? You want that unshakable clarity? Then it's time to kill 3 habits. 1. Complaining. Every time you open your mouth to bitch, you vomit weakness into the world. It solves nothing. It fixes nothing. It only cements your identity as someone who folds under pressure. Don't complain. Fucking act. Or shut up and accept that you're choosing stagnation. 2. Excuses. You're not tired. You're undisciplined. You're not too busy. You're just prioritizing bullshit. Every excuse is a story you've told yourself. To stay small and avoid responsibility. Burn them all. 3. Chasing comfort. Comfort is a slow death. It seduces you, weakens you, and convinces you that softness is love. But it's a trap. Growth lives in the burn, in the heartbreak, in the grind, in the silence. That's where you meet the real you. The one who doesn't flinch when life tries to break you in half. And you know what's crazy? You already have that version inside of you. It's not about becoming someone else. It's about remembering who the fuck you were before the world tamed you. Before you got soft. Before you started playing small. Before you stopped trusting your own rage to rebuild your life. Because that's what this is really about. Waking up the part of you that still believes in war. War with your own laziness. War with mediocrity. War with that voice in your head that keeps begging you to play it safe. And don't you dare tell me you're not capable. Because the truth? Every person you look up to, they weren't born different. They were just willing to suffer longer than you. Look at anyone who's built something great. Artists. Athletes. Entrepreneurs. They weren't coddled. They were fucking forged. They made a decision. To show up when it hurt. To train when no one watched. To outlast the critics, the doubt, and the voice in their own head screaming quit. You don't need their talent. You need their tolerance. Their obsession. Their indifference to comfort. Their rejection of mediocrity. So now I ask you, how much longer are you going to waste? How many more days are you going to scroll and dream while your potential rusts away in silence? You think this life is a dress rehearsal? You think there's time? There's not. You're dying. Right now. Minute by fucking minute. So stop acting like your dreams can wait. Stop acting like you've got infinite chances. You don't. You've got this one life. This one shot to build a mind that makes people say, holy shit, that person's different. That's not given. That's earned. Let's fucking finish this. You've heard enough. You've consumed enough. It's time to do something with it. This isn't about building confidence. It's about becoming so dangerous that doubt doesn't even knock on your door anymore. It's about becoming the kind of person who walks into chaos and commands silence. Who doesn't flinch? Who doesn't whine? Who doesn't negotiate with fear? You think motivation matters? Fuck motivation. That shit is fleeting. What matters is obedience to your own potential. Loyalty to the vision you saw before the world beat it out of you. You want to build that version of you? Then here's the blueprint. 1. Show the fuck up. Every single day. No matter how you feel. No matter who's watching. No matter what excuse tries to crawl into your throat. 2. Train your discipline like it's your weapon. Because it is. And without it, you're just another loud mouth with no spine. 3. Respect the suffering. Make it your gym. Make it your teacher. Make it your fucking home. Because the truth? Comfort never changed anyone. But pressure? It turns people into legends. You don't need to be gifted. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be relentless, obsessed, delusional enough to believe that pain is fuel, and that no matter what the fuck life throws at you, you will keep swinging. You want to scare people? Outwork them in silence. Outlast them in pain. Outgrow every weak version of yourself until they don't even recognize the animal you've become. And when they ask, "How the fuck did you do it?" you look them dead in the eye and say, "I stopped being soft." That's it. So here's the only question that matters now. You going back to that quiet little life of fear and excuses? Or are you ready to burn the script and write something that scares the living shit out of your old self? Because this is it. Your moment. Make a fucking move.